Carl seduced his female colleague with sweet words and brought her back to his place. But his intention was not for romance. Instead, he dove straight into the kitchen. Under the impatient gaze of the woman, he prepared a mouth-watering dish of pasta. With a flourish, Carl served the dinner to the lady, then left without looking back. As a top chef with obsessive-compulsive disorder, Carl demands perfection from himself every time he cooks. His superb culinary skills landed him a highly paid job as a head chef at a restaurant, which many would envy. However, this high-paying position has recently become a source of torment for Carl, all because he has a very domineering and conservative boss who has been requiring him to repeatedly make the same signature dishes for years. This unchallenging work has left Carl extremely frustrated, until one day, the most discerning food critic in America was set to visit their restaurant for a rating. Carl was thrilled by this challenge and specially developed a new menu, confident that he could win over the soon-to-arrive critic. When the restaurant owner discovered Carl's new menu, he was furious and ordered Carl to stop. Carl had no choice but to compromise. Unsurprisingly, their restaurant received the worst star rating in the entire country. The food critic used his social media account to utterly humiliate Carl's cooking skills. When Carl found the critic's review, he became the biggest laughingstock on the internet overnight. Unable to tolerate it any longer, Carl replied with a counterattack comment. Things quickly spiraled out of control until Carl issued a new challenge to the food critic. Back at the restaurant, Carl threw himself into researching new dishes, pushing every detail to the extreme. On the agreed-upon day, Carl was ready to kick that guy's ass with his new menu. At the critical moment, however, the damn restaurant owner stepped in again, ordering Carl to stick to the original menu for the challenge. The two engaged in a heated argument, and Carl finally decided to stop compromising. He told off the boss and left in a huff. As a result, Carl hit a low point in his life. His ex-wife, upon learning of the situation, asked him to accompany their son to visit her father in Miami. Only then did Carl realize that he had been neglecting the most precious things in life. With his father-in-law's joyful singing, his son's long-absent smile returned. Carl borrowed an unused old food truck from his ex-wife's husband and, together with his son, revamped it to give it a fresh look. His good friend Martin also gave up his high-paying job to join Carl's new venture from afar. They decided to make a traditional South American delicacy, the Cubano sandwich. Carl applied his most superb culinary skills to creating this sandwich, and it became immensely popular, with long lines forming in front of the food truck. The three worked together seamlessly, ensuring that every customer enjoyed the flavor from a top chef. Fans had to follow the food truck to new locations just to get a taste of Carl's sandwiches. Many people captured this spectacular scene and posted it online, providing free publicity for them. Some even recognized Carl as the hot-headed chef, but insisted on taking photos with him as a memento. Now, having tasted his delicious creations firsthand, those so-called rumors were self-debunked. Due to copyright issues, the story can only be told up to this point. You are welcome to download and watch the original movie Chef.